This man's daily routine was insane. He ate 10 bowls of soy sauce with every meal and swung his racket 30,000 times a day. He was a badminton prodigy, able to read the shuttle's flight path with pinpoint accuracy and secure victory after victory. Takaru's gift went beyond the court. He could even predict people's movements. When a suspicious man threw a punch, Takaru had already stepped back in advance, dodging easily. Takaru then exposed the man as a shoplifter. Enraged, the man pulled a knife. But Ken arrived just in time to help. Ken was baffled. How could Takaru spot a thief at a glance? Takaru didn't bother explaining. Instead, he grabbed the snack Ken had been eyeing and said that's exactly how he knew. Ken was floored. Takaru had trained himself from childhood to observe people until he could predict their actions with near-perfect accuracy. That night, after drinking heavily, Ken proposed they team up for doubles. Takaru was stunned. But before they knew it, their first match was against the world's second-ranked pair. The corporate exhibition was packed. Their opponent's company had brought an army of media and supporters. Takaru and Ken's side? Completely empty. Worse still, they were dead last in the rankings. The team event began, and within half an hour the score was tied 1-1. Next up, Takaru and Ken versus the ace duo, Hayato and Daiki. Hayato was smug, he hadn't even expected to play. But when Daiki got pushed, Hayato stepped in. Daiki served with a vicious angle. Takaru barely caught it. The two opponents moved seamlessly, exposing Takaru and Ken's weaknesses. Hayato leapt high and hammered a smash so fast Takaru couldn't react. The crowd roared for him, and that was only their warm-up. Within 5 minutes, Takaru and Ken were trailing badly. Takaru's predictive ability didn't help. Hayato had no wasted motions, no habits to exploit. Daiki was just as dangerous up front. Worse, they had already spotted Takaru's weak points. Takaru and Ken were desperate. They couldn't even swing on the backhand. The first set ended quickly in defeat. Takaru's chest tightened. Against opponents this strong, what chance did they have? But Ken stayed calm. He told Takaru not to worry, he'd cover every shot Takaru couldn't reach. The second set began. Daiki's serve was sharp again, their tempo relentless. But this time, when a high shot came at Takaru, Ken rushed in and returned it. From then on, Takaru observed from the front while Ken scrambled behind him, covering every gap. Still, doubles demanded teamwork. Soon it all came down to match point. Takaru decided it was time to strike back. He focused hard, his vision splitting the shuttle's path into two possible routes. He called it was a drop shot. Hayato's eyes widened in shock as Takaru returned it cleanly. Daiki countered, but Takaru read him again, nailing the prediction. They scored. Momentum shifted. Takaru and Ken switched to a defensive style, turning defense into offense. Takaru's anticipation let them steal 2 more points. Hayato couldn't believe it. Takaru was already standing in the right place before the shuttle landed. Though Takaru didn't guess right every time, this wasn't singles. Before the match, Takaru had told Ken that if he guessed wrong, Ken had to cover. Ken agreed, and now he was all in. Together, they clawed back point after point. Sweat poured. The stadium buzzed. On the final rally, Hayato unleashed his fiercest spinning shot. Time seemed to slow. Takaru's vision sharpened as if the world was running in slow motion. He found the opening. The shuttle soared high, and Ken